Okay, hopefully this works this time. And okay. Should be working fine now. And that looks good. Okay. And okay, looks like this is working. And okay, fantastic. Great. So okay. Oh, I see. I need to type www dot. There we go. That should fix it. So if I go to www.sing.live, should work. Oh no. All sing.live. That's odd that it's not working. So, okay, so I'll update that. Thank you. I'll fix this. It should be paulsing.live. Save. Okay, fixed. Yeah, that should be paulsing.live. And fantastic. Okay. Cool. Got it. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, in today's episode, I want to look at some really interesting examples of brand storytelling. And I'm going to create some sort of a layout editorial for that. That's basically what's going on. Okay, new file, and since I do want this to be in, I'm going to share this on LinkedIn at some point. So what I'm going to do is inches. Actually, wait. Let's do pixels, and then let's do 1080 by 1080. Pages, I would like, I don't want facing pages, do I? Nope, don't want facing pages. And then the gutter space I'm going to do is 1080. I'll go with 40. just to keep it nice and simple and tight. Okay, so create that. Oh man, my entire layout has gone for a toss. I'm gonna have to rearrange all my tools here. Shoot. Oh, great. Just have to realign, redo everything. Oh, it should be www.allthing.live. That is the URL. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let's start with creating so that's gonna be okay, the hook here. But what I want to do first is, let's just start with one type. I'm gonna just quickly lay out something just to get the kind of ball rolling here. I'm gonna call this, and let's go with Helvetica Noi Light. Reset size. That's the topic that we're working on today, is how do you create really powerful message. That. Okay, creating a brand that resonates deeply with its audience as it wants art, one that blends storytelling, experience, and customers. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add this line as well. Okay, so let's this down a little bit. I'm gonna probably duplicate this. And let's add. Let's shrink this down to 30. Okay, so we'll fix and finesse the copy in a second. What I want to do is share some really great examples of brands that have done this really well. So I'm going to call it Basketball is like the font. It is. Just works so well in so many different contexts and situations. Okay, so probably need to create more pages here. And let me just allow document pages to shuffle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move this over here. And okay. And what I want to add here, 10 examples. Okay, so we'll say, or actually no, 5 examples. 5, 10. 10 great examples of brand storytelling. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this placeholder copy for now. what I want this to be the big bold headline. So, and I haven't even created the grids or any of that yet. But no worries. Okay. Let's turn that into bold. Then increase that size. Yeah. Tighten that up. Tightening up that tracking, sorry. And I'm also going to tighten up the leading. Just to resize. Okay. We'll probably need some really cool visual down here, which I'll do in a second. And I'm actually thinking of, okay, no worries. Let's just start here. And, okay. Let's add another page here. Okay, so 10 great examples of brand storytelling. And actually this first one, this is like the primer, so I'm gonna just and okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna get these grids going, so I'll go to the master layout here a second. Let's lay out some grids here. So option, layout, margins and columns. So I probably want to have preview 3 columns. Actually, wait, let's make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then space between them. I'm gonna go with 20. And I think that works. Boom. Okay. Now, because I've applied this to the master, it's automatically going to go and be applied to the entire layout. So, boom. And, okay, so... Okay. Okay, the size here is massive for this text. It doesn't need to be that big, so I'm going to go with 18. Okay. And we're going to come back to this in a second. Okay. So we'll just start with... Actually, probably gonna have some sort of a visual here. Okay, we'll start with number 1 on this list that I'm thinking is actually number 1 is going to be the Guinness Book of World Records. Actually, that is a great example. Start with okay. So I have my text over here. I've already put together a list of what I want to have on here. And nice. I think the thing I'm going to do is only this one title. And I also want the numbering. So when people see it. Okay, so let's go with I wonder if I go with or maybe just the numbering itself. And what I'm doing is I'm just sticking to like 2 typefaces, just Helvetica and Baskerville. And so we'll call this 10. I'm gonna actually go with a slightly different way of numbering these. So text instead of putting an actual number. Let's try this here. And so, okay. And this could easily be, yeah, this could easily be 2 lines, and that would work. Except the size needs to be slightly bigger. Okay, let's tighten up that tracking first. So the first thing I'm going to do is just tighten up the tracking. Just the level of like tracking, what it can do to your layout is freaking amazing. 60. Let's shrink this down to, I think 60 itself works. Okay. This could be italic. And let's turn this text up here to maybe like 10%. Okay, done. So probably use just like 1 color for the whole thing. I don't want to have like 50 colors all over this freaking layout. 1 color and that's it. Okay. I also probably need like a image of the Guinness Book of World Records. Let's see if I can find something. Or should I ask ChatGPT to give me an image of the Guinness Book of World Records? Okay. So maybe instead of having the actual book, I can probably take like some image from there. Okay. First, let's just get the text in. So the origin story. Let's go here. And we'll just include this. And okay, obviously this is a lot of text. And this can just be regular. And this can also be 20. So I think I'm gonna have like specific labels for all of this. Origin story can be italic, and maybe the tint is red. And we'll go with 20%. Okay. Just gonna create some sort of a light system here, so that the maybe max 2 columns. Yeah. probably duplicate this. So I'm just going to get a sense of like how much space is required for having some of this stuff here. So the second thing is on this list is problem solved. What problem did it solve? And let's take that text. Let's throw that in. Probably gonna have to create some sort of a hierarchy between all this text as well. So okay, so problem did it solve? Done. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, what else do we have? And then how was it received? So, right, okay, let's duplicate all this. So, first is reception. And then the last one is impact. And so, so how was it received, this thing, and then what was the outcome? And boom. So what I could probably do is, I do have some very basic here. What I could probably do is, these are probably really small, so I'll probably go, let's say 22. So origin story, problem solved, perception, and impact. So probably like could do is in all of these, maybe impact, perception. These are all in one. And then the origin story. Okay. Yeah. And then I'll probably just have to build a gap with some grids and guides. Preview. Columns I already have, so I just need the rows. So I'll go with 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'll go with 12. And gutter space, I'm gonna increase that to 20 to be consistent. And boom. And now when I go back to the layout, okay. So a couple of things, you know, just to make sure that this all sort of lines up. I'm gonna have it sit on that baseline, and that should look tight. And then okay, there we go. So it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, I could go. Perfect. Then this there. So I'm aligning to the text and not the bounding box. Pretty simple stuff here. Nothing fancy going on. Okay. One more thing. So this is just getting like just the basics in place. And why don't we set the same baseline for this so it works on that layout. And then, okay. And then perfect. In fact, I wonder if I go like this. Okay. Save. Always remember to save. If you haven't already, save your work. Okay, let's keep going. So I have to go and save this to okay, so that looks pretty good and tight. Let's see here. And okay, so we've got that looks tight. Probably have it start here instead of right at the edge. Okay, so that's that, and we've got the Guinness Book of World Records. Okay, and now basically all I have to do is just sort of duplicate this layout. And let's see what it looks like. Cool. Okay, so now I have basically just a duplicate of that same. Where I'm gonna add, guess what I'm gonna add next? I'm gonna add the Michelin guide. That is such a low-hanging fruit. That's the one that is the best matching to this concept and theme that I'm trying to drive home. Okay, so the Michelin guide, and then we'll call this number 2. And boom. Okay, and I think that looks good, solid. Yeah, we'll do the finessing a little bit later. The first goal is to just really get all these pages laid out. So this might be not 10, but 8, because the layout on a there's a really silly reason for this, but on InDesign, in a spread, you can't have more than 10 pages, so that's why you gotta Okay, so any great examples of brand storytelling, creating brand, relevance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, boom. Guinness Book of World Records, the Michelin Guide. Okay, so I have the text here for Michelin Guide. Let's drop that in here. So the first is the origin story. Okay, let's place that. And what problem did it solve? Drivers. And how was it received by customers? Boom. And then what are the outcomes or impact created by this work? Boom, done. So it's pretty straightforward from here actually, once you kind of have a bit of a layout going. So I'm just gonna save this. Okay. So I'm gonna duplicate this page again. And then I think I'm gonna go, the next one I'm gonna go with is a little bit unheard of here in Canada, but Coke Studio. That's gonna be number 3. Dot. Whoops. That is 2 dots. Okay, there we go. So Coke Studio. Okay, so original the Coke Studio was in 2008 actually. Coke Studio is probably one of the coolest things that Coke has done. Although I don't drink Coke at all. But the association that they created with these musicians, this genre, this art form. The text might have gotten cut off, but we'll review all this once I that was good. Okay. I'm thinking that could probably zoom right here. Yeah, I could probably go W. Okay. Let's make a executive decision here. There's not enough breathing space on the layout, and at the same time, I don't want to shrink down the font size. Let's go down here a bit. Okay, I think that works. And I'm gonna have to justify this odd layout in a hot second by, yeah, that works. Duplicate this. So we've got Guinness Book of World Records, the Michelin Guide, the Coke Studio, just Coke Studio. And I also have, okay, what's my third one gonna be? I have a bunch of options. So what am I gonna go with? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with for the third. I mean, of course, there's a whole bunch of really great ideas here that I have. Okay, I'm gonna go with something a little bit different, offbeat from the rest of these. So I'll go with 4. Let's go with. Can you guess what it is? Ah, didn't expect that one, did you? Okay, so there's a really good movie about the founder of Getty. I think it's on Netflix. No, on HBO. I think it's called All the Money in the World. Mr. Getty was a penny pincher. He was ruthless. Okay, problems. I've actually been to the Getty Museum in LA, and it is actually a replica of a building, I think, in Italy, if I remember this correctly. Okay, exception. Okay, impact. And okay, so that covers us for that part. And okay, so we got 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I have 7, 6. I'm gonna need 1 page at the end, so I'm gonna have to change the title again. Okay, no worries. So let's go with what's number 5 going to be? Number 5. Holy smokes. Okay. Okay, so number 5 here. So we got Guinness Book of World Records, the Michelin Guide, Coke Studio, the Getty Museum. Okay. Whoops. Escape. Yeah, this is number 4. And what's number 5 gonna be? Mission Guide I've done. Guinness Book of World Record I've done. Coke Studio is done. Ooh, okay. This is a good one. Copy. Let's do this. And okay. Let's put the backstory here. And how was it received? It'll be fun finding images for all of this. Okay. I think I should go, instead of doing 8, maybe do like 6. Reason for that is purely practical from an InDesign perspective, so I'm gonna have to shrink this down. And 6 just sounds better than 7. So I'm gonna go with 6 great examples. Okay. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. 6. Let's see here. Page. This is gonna be tricky because I have a massive list. So let's go with 6. Okay. All right. There's go. Okay, I think I'll do the. Let's just go with this one for the last one on my list. Yeah, let's fix this. Okay, that's the 6 I'm gonna do. Of course, there's tons and tons of examples, but these are the ones that are part of the list that I have here. And problem solved. Let's go. Boom. And reception. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I should have one final insert pages. Okay. Boom. That works. So okay, I did some of this copy, but we'll do that in just a second. Okay, so I think this is a pretty decent guide. It's got 6, and I need to add some copy to the end. Let's say if I didn't want to use any imagery. No, I'm kidding. Let's go with. Let's write the number 6. Okay. Write it in. No. Okay. And what if this was 1,000? Okay, now we're talking. I think it might be better if it was. Yeah, let's try 1,500, 2,000, 2,000. Ah. Okay, no worries. What we can do here is type, and I can go create outlines. And once I create outlines, I can make this as big as I want it to be. Okay, not that big. I do want this to fit on the page. I could probably get away with like it cutting off at the bottom versus the top here. Bleed into maybe the next page a little bit. And then have this. There we go. And W. Okay, so what I want to do is, let's see here, because I'd originally 6 examples. Oh. Okay, maybe I'll take this. There we go. And I want to be very, very deliberate with what we've got here. What I'm actually thinking is that this bleeds into the next, and that's actually how. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is, instead of aligning it to the top, right, I'm going to align it to the X height. So let's do that. Okay. And let's align this to the X height. Boom. And zoom out here a little bit. And this I actually like, I wonder if I could just do this. Just breaking the grid here a little bit. Okay. Does that work? There's not enough, actually what's happening is there's not enough contrast. So what has to happen is, for this to work, is this needs to be, let's say, 40. Now, can go smaller. Probably, yes. Align this to the X height. This. What the? How did that happen? Okay, that is cool. Neat. And then and you can break the grid out. It's totally normal and fine to have your grid break. Or we could do it this way. Where actually no. I was onto something there. I'm gonna stick with that. The other thing is, yeah, this should definitely be Okay, so I just need to add. Something that is going to fill this space. It's going to depend on what kind of an image or some sort of a. Mr. Yash Desai, hello. And you are coming in from YouTube. Yellow. Yep. So what we're just doing is creating a graphic that speaks to great examples of brands who have created these properties and associations. That's kind of what we're doing, and just having some fun with the layout here. And I wonder, yeah, maybe what I do is I move this to the last page. Yeah, because this is like, I feel like almost like a summary. So yeah, maybe I have this absolutely on the last page, and that way, if that might work. This could go. Ooh, actually. Oh, I have another idea here. Let's see if that works. Just do this. Let's try this. Okay. So we start here. Escape V. And this is just one line. Ooh, that works. I think I like this quite a bit. And start it here. But of course, what I want to do is have this be even smaller. Yeah. There's not enough contrast. Contrast has got to be on point. So, okay. So what size is this right now? 40? Let's go with... actually, wait. What size is this headline here? 100. This is about 40. Let's try 30. Okay, so I need, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I just need to put in some images first. Let's just see how that feels, and then I'll play around a little bit with the typography as well. This, of course, can be, let's go with this. I just want this to be like a little bit of a summary at the end on the final page here. So I'm going to do is maybe this here. Widow. That works. And this doesn't have to be regular. Italic. semi-bold italic. Let's tighten up that tracking, see what that looks like. Much better. Increasing the lighting just makes things look classy. And let's see here, what's that perfect happy medium? Okay. Let's have this first line sit on top of that same baseline. This line here, God, needs to be in aspect. That's what needs to happen. Okay. So yeah, definitely need some images to make this all work. Oh yeah. Let's also do this baseline here, so boom. Okay, that is done. Now all the top headlines line up, and what we do about the letters here is that this should be the same tint. I think, wait a second, that was 10%. Okay, boom. Okay, that works. Now I just need to add some fantastic images here. We'll start with this one, Red Bull Stratos jump. That should be fun. Let's start with that one. Okay, let's see here. Red Bull Stratos jump. There's some fantastic imagery on this. Let me see. What's my layout like? My layout is this. So, I'm gonna put something here or something that goes across. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Open image. So what I might have to do is save image as. Let's see here. We're gonna have to open up Photoshop here in a second and edit some images very, very quickly. Okay, so let's see, what else do I have? Okay, let's see if I can font. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that one, but let's pull this up. We got that file, save. And let's open up Photoshop. I'm gonna switch gears here. Start sharing Photoshop. Let's see, file. Yeah, so what I'm doing is basically we've got to start adding images. And There's so many images. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can switch over. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, let's see if, oh, that worked. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is open, and I'm going to pull up that image that I just downloaded. More images, Red Bull. Let's start with this one. All I'm going to do is just remove the background here. So just pretty simple. Select subject. It's pretty basic, and just mask it. And that's it. So now I have a transparent background. The only thing I'm going to do here is files, save as, and I'm going to save the Photoshop file, format Photoshop. And the reason I'm going to do that is if I have any other changes later on, I can easily, okay, hold on. So window, oh, shit. Okay. And then I'm going to just quickly switch over to InDesign. Okay, so we're back in InDesign. Let's drop that image in here. So we'll go Command D, which is a shortcut. Catapult. Also sync TV. Okay, let's see here. So I'm gonna go with the PSD, just easier. And then I'm gonna put one of those images here. Wait a second. I put them right there. I think that's gonna look really cool with the layout. It's also, but just to make that layout a little bit more dynamic. And then down here, maybe we can put, this is images from where? Who took this picture? Tools, size, large. Let's see if I can find an image here. Okay, let's go with this one. Open image, a new tab. So we'll see. Okay, D. And okay, so again, just going to my layout here. Keeping it simple, and we'll probably go that way. Okay, and then okay, there we go. What I might do here is, in this situation, let's see how this looks. is if I have, and I'm gonna probably have to have that same style replicated. Okay. Good starting point. Let's see if I want to still use this or not. Okay, we'll come back to it in a second because I'm gonna have to find some other images as well. Or wait a second, what I can do. Let's just move this here. Let's see what happens. Oops. That might. Okay, that might work better. And then what we could have is maybe like a command. Okay, I'm gonna come back to if I actually want an image up there or not. And something might do a second image, maybe. I'm gonna come back to this image here. Oops. Okay, we'll come back to the images. That one actually looks pretty good for now. I don't want to mess around with that. Okay, let's go with Absolute Art Collection. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Even here. Okay, hold on. So let's put that there. And Absolute, okay. Okay, so that's news. Work and Co. got acquired by Accenture. Oh shit. Damn. Weird. Let's tools, let's see, a large image. Okay, I think I found just the image that could work here. So okay. so yeah, I think even with this, I'm gonna have to bring it into Photoshop to so file open. Oh, okay, that's the game they want to play here. I'm just trying to save a image of the absolute vodka bottle here, but there's a minor issue, I think. The format is actually, they've done so many different events. I want to make sure that I am getting the right image here. So let's just double check something. Okay, I'm gonna play this game. Okay, so that's the image. And let's just do a screenshot of it. People just don't wanna. Okay, there we go. That's the image. Yes. And even in this, all I want to do is select subject. Okay, looks like it's unable to. D. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just make a quick selection using the pen tool here. Okay, hold on. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly crop this out from the background. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. Even a half decent selection for me is gonna work, because not aiming for perfection here. Just quickly do a selection around this. Okay. So there's a bit of a curve happening here, but oh god, I can hear people yelling because not doing this the way it's supposed to be done. And sure, okay. A shift, okay. This is crazy that Work and Co is now becoming part of Accenture Song. Whoa, that doesn't look good at all. Yeah, we're trying to do this really fast without getting like super obsessed with these details here. Yeah, I know. Okay. Minus. Okay. Make selection. Yeah. Gotcha. And then just hit the mask tool. Boom. I'm gonna use that. Let's just duplicate this. Command J. Command I. What I'm also gonna do is just crop out this circular thing here. There's like a circular marquee tool in here. Wait a second. Command B. Yes, there we go. So let's mask this out. Think of that about it's not a perfect circle, so I'm gonna have to just boom, and mask. Command Z. This is what I want to do. Command I. Perfect. Boom. Now I can throw this in files. Save. Images. Yeah. Absolute. And we're going to go back into InDesign. And okay, here we go. So Command D. And I just like using Photoshop files. It just makes my life so much easier. Okay, that is that. Okay, so that worked. Boom. And now what do I have? The Getty Museum. The Getty Museum. Let's see. We got a good image of the Getty Museum. Probably throw that in here and call it a day. Let's see. Yeah, and by the way, I have been to the Getty Museum. It is beautiful, no doubt about it. But what part of that do I want to sort of highlight here? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay, this looks good. Save. And Command D. Where did it go? Okay. And probably what I would want to do is in this case, yeah. Unless I go, okay. gonna be harder to do. Okay, no worries. We'll come back to it in a second. Coke Studio. Let's do that one. Let's see if I can find tools. Ooh, I also think that it would make sense to add all these logos in here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna continue working on this. Also take a break, and then I'm gonna upload this shortly.